Let's go. Paul from Cardiff. He goes, at what point am I saving too much in my pre-tax accounts? I've been contributing to my 401ks since I was 24. I'm 46 now. I'm concerned when it's time to withdraw from my retirement accounts, it would push me into a higher tax bracket. Should I put more contributions into my Roth 401k? All right. Thanks for the question, Paul. So Paul is jamming all money pre-tax into his 401k since he was 24. He's now 46.
Yeah, and now realizing, when I get to 72, this could be a pretty big number.
Or 65 or whenever he retires.
Yep.
So, Alan, you could give the CPA advice of when you should go pre-tax and after tax, and I'll give you kind of real-life advice.
All right, I'm going to take it a little different way.
All righty.
So I'm going to say, Paul, I think, it's great you're saving. It sounds like you're saving a lot, which is fantastic, that you're already now starting to worry about too much accumulation. So good for you. Now, if you could go back 20 years, when you were in your 20s, you should have been doing Roth, right? Because you were probably in a lower income tax bracket. That could have solved this whole problem. So for our listeners that are in their 20s, switch to Roth right now if you have that ability with your 401k. But Paul, in your case, you went all deductible, which is fine. I'm glad you have it. I think at this point, the CPA answer is this, that Joe was alluding to, is it depends upon your tax bracket today, and then your tax bracket in retirement. And you run projections to figure out what's this going to grow to, what's your Social Security, how much required minimum distribution will you have, do you have pensions? What does that income look like? What is that bracket versus today? That's the CPA answer. But that's not the entire answer, which you're going to explain.
Right. Well, I mean, Paul and I are roughly the same age here. And if I had all of my dollars sitting in pre-tax 401k plans, I don't care what tax bracket Paul's in, I'm going Roth, 100%, right? Because you still have 20 years of accumulation. I don't care what you're paying in tax now. I believe tax rates are only going to go up. If you have money in Roth IRAs, it's going to give you the diversification that you need long-term that can keep you in lower brackets, and it takes the uncertainty of higher taxes off the table. Totally, because you're going to pay tax today at whatever rate that you have, and then you're going to have those dollars compound 100% tax-free for life, right? And then for your spouse's life, and then the kid's life. It is one of the best vehicles by far that this crappy retirement system ever came up with. So I would take advantage of it before they take it away.
Are you prepared for retirement? Schedule a free financial assessment with an experienced financial professional right online at purefinancial.com.